like this. This cheating.
Should we ban the use of long pimple rubber? The case of Chulong Nie versus Andreas Levenko. On August 11, 2025, at the WTT Feeder Spokane II, the men's singles round of 16, a match between Chulong Nie, AUS, and Andreas Levenko, AUT, turned into controversy. Nie, an Australian player of Chinese origin, is known for his creative use of long pips. He uses Tibhar grass D.TecS acid green ox on the backhand, combined with a strong forehand attack. NIE had already impressed the audience by defeating Cedric Neutink, BL3, 2 and Jules Roland, FRA3, 0 in earlier rounds. However, he fell in the quarterfinals to Kazuhiro Yoshimura, JPN, who is much more experienced against this style. Instead of focusing on tactics, this match became famous for Levenko's outburst. During and after the game, he loudly accused Nie of using an illegally manipulated rubber. He shouted across the court, ranted about the long pips, and even stalked Nie after the handshake. Such behavior is one of the worst displays of sportsmanship we have seen recently. The core of the dispute.
Really, this rubber is not correct. Like this cheating.
Levenko was not complaining about long pips in general. He was accusing Nie of modifying the rubber, for example, microwaving, boiling, or chemically treating it to reduce friction. Such practices were common 15-20 years ago with the famous superblock rubbers, which could return a topspin ball as a deadly backspin ball without effort. These manipulations are illegal under ITTF rules because they change the physical properties of the rubber. The truth is, we don't know if Nie's rubber was altered. Watching the match, his returns looked absolutely clean. The balls had the normal grass D.TecS ox effect, sinking, disturbing, but not magical. More importantly, Nie played with excellent twiddling skills, smoothly switching sides of the racket to confuse Levenko. On video, his twiddle is so quick that even a trained eye struggles to follow it. That is technique, not cheating. Without proof, Levenko's accusations are just frustration. And frustration is not an excuse for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Dr. Neubauer! Dr. Neubauer! Dr. Neubauer!
Why grass D.TecS ox is legal but tricky. The Tibhar grass D.TecS ox is one of the most popular long pips in the world. Many amateur players hate facing it because it creates unpredictable trajectories.
Really, this rubber is not correct. Fly like this cheating. Unbelievable. You put like this or fly like this. What is this?
But it is fully ITTF approved and widely sold. Here is why it feels so disturbing. 1. Ox version, no sponge. With no sponge, the ball contacts the wood directly after the pips. This gives a very flat trajectory and sudden drop, especially on blocks. Opponents feel the ball dies after crossing the net. 2. Soft tensioned pips. The pips of grass D.TecS are very flexible. When you block a topspin, the pips bend and then snap back, returning some of the incoming energy in an unusual way. The result is a sinking, wobbly ball. 3. Spin variation. Unlike the old frictionless rubbers, which are banned, grass D.TecS still has some grip. This means the player can vary the return, sometimes returning heavy spin, sometimes no spin. The opponent never knows exactly what is coming. 4. Twiddle effect. When a player like Nie twiddles his racket, the opponent doesn't know if the ball is hit with long pips or inverted rubber. This creates maximum confusion, especially when done seamlessly. All of this is legal. What is not legal is artificially reducing friction by microwaving, boiling, or treating the rubber with chemicals. That turns long pips into a superblock tool, making balls return with impossible reversal. But from what we saw in Spokane, Nie's rubber played exactly like normal grass D.TecS ox. Difficult, but not unnatural. The real problem, lack of preparation. The deeper issue is not about legality, it's about preparation. Long pips specialists train daily with their weapon, learning every nuance of the spin reversal and control. Offensive players, on the other hand, rarely spend enough time training against long pips. In a fast-paced match, there is no time to analyze. Instinct takes over. Without practice, your instinct will fail against a style you don't know. That is why Levenko struggled. He complained when Nie attacked with the pips, but that is exactly what long pips are meant to do. He also failed to block Nie's forehand topspin, which has nothing to do with pips. The truth is simple. He lost not because of an illegal racket, but because of lack of preparation. Conclusion. Chulong Nie played smart, calm, and respectful. His grass D.TecS ox is perfectly legal, his twiddling world-class. Andreas Levenko, instead of adapting, lost control and disrespected his opponent with baseless accusations. The lesson is clear. Don't blame the rubber if you lose. Blame your preparation. If you are serious about competition, you must train regularly against long pips. Only then will you understand that what looks like magic is actually just skill and practice.
Racket control. 1-5. Your rubber. I know exactly what you do. I know. Please not talk, please.
Read more about table tennis on my blog, PingSunday.com. Get free ebook and coaching advices. See you in the next video.